to the show. This is the bidii yangu show. We have CarBie here, CarBie Natural Beauty. So you've talked to us about it being solving a problem, about your business solving your problem. Yes. So talk to us about the business part of it, because you have passion, yes, but implementing it could be harder than you think.
Yeah, it's actually very challenging, especially now that it was passion. As I had mentioned before, I could do this for free, but at the end of the day, I still need to pay my bills, and you still need to do all this, and therefore you have to actually create your business systems. You have to have a business bank account. You have to be very money conscious. You have to learn about finances, how to manage finances for your business and all that. And it's actually a journey, because it's never fun unless you are actually talented in that aspect. But for such a person, being a creative is never fun. Having that financial bit, it's not my thing really. But turning it into a business, you have to look for a problem that it's a universal problem, because it doesn't make sense for you to create something that you like. You have to put yourself in your customer's shoes, so that you can understand what do they need, what solution do they need, because I can create something for me, and something that I think can is good for me, it's easy for me to create, but if it's not solving a problem, no one is going to buy it.
And it's not selling, what is the point? Because
exactly,
you create something and you want to make money out of it.
Exactly.
And the process is important. It's actually hard work.
It is hard work. So you have to learn what other people need, so that you can create something for that specific need. Yes.
Talk to us about creativity. Does it involve a lot of creativity, or is that something you you make something, you make a product?
It's a very interesting, adventurous, creative process coming up with such products, because there's so many products that are out there in the market, but what makes you stand out? There's so many people who are selling shea butters, because people have realized the goodness and the wonders that shea butter does, but what makes me stand out? And that's where the creativity comes in, because if you can't maybe value add your product, if you can't work with your customers to actually the fullest potential of the product, you aren't really doing anything. So you have to be really creative. You have to think outside the box. You have to think what people would want. You have to think what will make you stand out and be unique in your specific industry.
Standing out.
Yes.
Adding value. How do you do that? Improving. How do you improve in terms of maybe marketing, the business part of it and the creative part of it?
Every day is a learning day. To be honest, every day is a learning day. I keep reading. You have to research a lot, because, like, for instance, maybe I can start with my very first product. Before I did have this package, I used to just package in some polythene, I used to measure just 100 grams, then pack it. But because of the creativity bit of it and everything, I was able to come up with this. Then again, I started with only 2 ingredients, but now it has almost 10 ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah. 10. Yes, it has all herbs. It has all this. As you keep growing, as you keep learning, as you keep understanding what other ingredients can do, just keep adding and keep adding and keep adding until it becomes what you hadn't thought it would be, but it has become something better. So it's about growth. Yeah, you keep improving, because it's never really there until it does. It solves so many problems. Exactly.
And customers can see that this item is improving. It's a brand that you can stick with.
Yeah, because the first customers I started with, they're still with me till now, and I've gotten up 10 plus customers from just a single customer. Through referrals. So I'm very grateful to them, the fact that they have been with me before I even had packaging, and they have worked with me. So I'm very grateful.
It's very important to have a support system, right? When you're beginning.
It is, because sometimes you don't have money. You have orders, you need to purchase, packaging and raw materials and all that. So I'm very grateful for my family too. My mom. I don't think I'd be having this business without my mom being in the picture. Because, as I said, I didn't start with anything. I hadn't gotten any job and all that. And so the first capital, it was all her. I never used to have transport, so I would be like, Mom, I need transport, and then I need lunch. So she knew every day I needed a certain amount of money. I needed credit to call who, and so
But
without
in the long
her,
run, it was an investment.
it was an investment because I believe as it grows, we will all benefit from it. Yeah, so you have to have a support system and friends, amazing friends who keep pushing you, who they don't let you be mediocre and think you're lit. You know that.
Yes,
Yeah,
so you're good.
You're good, but you're not really doing it.
The outside world,
exactly.
it's not really a standard.
Exactly, because they have to see potential in you. They have to keep pushing you. They have to keep telling you, but they do have this. Plus, even purchasing, like some of my best customers are my friends. Like they're like, but then my shea butter is over. I need shea butter. Some people even pay for 2 before they just take one. Then after it, send them another because they trust the product. They know me. They're my support system.
I think that's a very good thing because most people out there, you call your friends when you don't have money. So you bring me that product.
Exactly.
Bring me that product. I'll pay you next month. But they're the ones who are supposed to now pay fast, so that
so that you can grow.
You can grow as a person.
Yes, exactly.
So what is the best part about your job? What do you love most about this job?
It's the creativity bit.
The creativity part.
Yeah, because I'm in my element when I'm trying new projects. Like it's just my thing. I love. It makes me wake up very early. I can sleep at 3. Then at around 8, I'm like, you know what? I didn't finish this, and it keeps me on toes. I love new projects. I just love starting new things. So, but I thank God for having people who sort of tame you. I can have so many products, but they're like, okay, you're creating all these products, but do the market need it? Because I think I can be creating every other product every other day, but
every product for every problem, give every solution.
Exactly, but it's about marketing. It's about having a customer for that specific product. So I sort of having people who like mentors and coaches who tell you, okay, first work with the product that you have, ensure that they have a market, ensure that you've improved them, because it's not all at the end of the day, it's not all about creating
because where will all this stuff go?
Yes, exactly. So it's about creating one, perfecting it, ensuring that people love it, and ensuring that it's solving a very huge huge issue in the society. Exactly.
Okay, speaking of like taming you, do you have like guidelines in other areas in your business that you say, this is my constitution, this is what I will work under?
Yes. Okay, it's not really defined because I'm still growing. It gets definite as you go by. But at least things like financial, you have to have your own personal account and your business account. Then things like customer, every customer is very, very important. Whether you buy something that is worth 10,000 or you buy something that is only worth 100 or 300, you're very important to us, because for every customer, every time we sell to you this mask, after about a week, after I've known you, I've used it for like 2 times, I'll be like, hey, hi, how was the mask? How are you? All that. Like, it's about creating relationships, because at the end of the day, once you've bought this, and it's not always about the money, it's about ensuring that it has solved what we were looking to solve. And if it doesn't work, of which most of the time, like 99% of times it works, I'll be like, hey, baby, it's about sharing knowledge. Do you touch your face with dirty hands? I'll be like, baby, do you drink enough water? Do you sleep enough? Because having a good skin, it's very wholesome, because if you don't eat right,
you can't have good skin.
If you don't exercise, I'll be like, do you drink enough water? When's the last time you took vegetables? It's a wholesome, it's about creating relationships and friendships and all that. Yes.
Talk to the young people out there who are stuck in the ideation process. They have an idea, they know it can solve a problem, but they are stuck somewhere in there, turning that idea, that passion into a business.
What I would love to tell such people is that the world needs you. Like, if you can solve a problem that no one else has solved it, or you can solve a certain problem that has been solved but hasn't been solved in a way that you'd want, or in a better way, the world needs you. Like, it's never enough, Yeah, of course, there's so many things there's so many problems that have been solved. But at the end of the day, when you bring your uniqueness into solving that problem, you know, it will be amazing. Plus, we are the change that we want to see. You are the change that we want to see. We can't keep complaining about this, about that, about this.
Yeah.
But if you as an individual, you can solve that problem, it can be really nice. Plus, it's about creating employment. If I've started this, I've started CarBie, and I know with time I'll be able to take so many people in, because I still need marketers.
Yeah.
I need people to help me with production. I need distributors. I need administrators. I need accountants. I need all this. It's such a huge job opportunities opener, because I'll have taken like 100 people, and those will be not only people, individuals, and as individuals, it will be families.
Yeah.
I'll be vending for families, because if a man who comes and helps me in distribution, he's already paying fees for his children. He's buying food, he's paying rent, he's paying what. So if so many other people would start such things, they would be opening up so many job opportunities for everyone. Yeah. And of course, you should always also look into how you impact the society. Yeah. It's not always about business. So I've been looking into mentoring other young. I know I'm young, but I'm also looking into mentoring other young people. If we could train business entrepreneurship training, or offer them jobs in that you can train them a skill, even if it's marketing or production or something, in that even if they are not with CarBie anymore, they can still use the same skill to improve their livelihood wherever they are. I think that would be great, because if everyone would hold someone else's hand, like mine was held by my mentor, this world would be a different place, right? Yeah.
We have sadly come to the end of this episode. I'm sure you have learned a lot, as have I. Join me on the next episode of Bidii Yangu.